Hey guys, welcome back to our newest edition of our Pokemon Emerald. This match is against Youss. And for the next 5 seconds I would kind of recommend you to, to plug your ears if you don't like spoilers starting now. I get my ass handed, literally. And this match gave me learning a couple of things, most importantly how the third gen works. I'm not really too familiar with the underused tier environment in the Pokemon Emerald underused tier environment. Did I just say that? Anyways, you're gonna see. So a couple of things are really gonna took me off guard. In this case, Nidoking is probably one of them. He's gonna go for the Earthquake. I'm a defensive Slowking, yet I still didn't take that Earthquake all that well. I was kind of surprised by the output damage. I was checking out just to be sure, as you can probably tell. Max defensive, bold nature, Slowking, Earthquake looks like a solid 3 hit. There is no way. Give me guarantee it's a bandit one. I know for a fact he's probably gonna switch out. I fear me to go for the Psychic, fear me to go for the Surf. It would probably not even take him out in one shot, but considering it is stab, it may have. I don't even have Psychic to begin with. He did switch out to Mr.Mime, as I did go for the go for the yawn, try to put him to sleep, and I luckily do put him to sleep, but he's gonna go for the he's gonna go for the Encore and completely make me force myself into using same move over and over and over again, go into circles. Now I think that probably the switch is very obvious on my behalf. I'm not too sure on his behalf, but he is asleep, so he can probably kinda get over those turns, especially how the third gen rest mechanic works. I'm pretty sure he can handle it, but I switch out just in case. There's really no reason for me to stay and go for the yawning, especially if he does switch out with a break the sleep clause. In that case, Banette is gonna come in and hit my top. Not really the biggest thing into my advantage, but hey, Hidden Power Ghost can most definitely work. Not to mention that I can at least get some damage in there, super effective damage that is, and he's actually gonna go for the Thief. If I'm not mistaken, was that something else? I know he got rid of my item, which is a pain to deal with because I need my item to sort of handle a couple of things, especially after I'm asleep. And Burn is definitely gonna force me into sleeping. I'm still not too sure what kind of Pokemon he's got, so I will be kinda sorta vulnerable against his next upcoming Pokemon. This is a problem because, again, without lefties to back me up, having some health every turn, this Electabuzz is gonna be a threat. Still, it probably happened on the worst turn because I guess I should have High Jump Kick expecting to switch out, but the risk of him staying in is a little bit too big. But plus, I was burned, so I was really not expecting to do much, even if he would have switched out. Still, he does go for the T-Bolt. I'm thinking, okay, now let's just try waking up. I'm seeing the damage. I'm pretty sure the T-Bolt may just fail 3-shotting me. I'm especially defensive, hit my top in the end, and my math was not the strongest point to me, but I'm kinda hoping that in this case my math skills are not gonna fail me. So let's see. Yes, okay, 5 HP survival, wake up, high jump kick straight up to his belly, and that nearly takes him out. So that is great damage, but unfortunately it does give him the opportunity to attack me one more time. Hit me, baby, one more time, and I need to switch out. I really do. I'm just thinking which Pokemon should take the move, or should I just leave it in. I'm pretty sure that Hitmontop should outspeed by net and have it as a resting fodder of some sorts, but the possibility is there. Kinda hard to experiment, to achieve, so I decided to stay in. Unfortunately, my greatest bet right now is go to Linoon and force him out with extreme speed. It's probably the best move I can go for at the moment. But the problem with Linoon is, of course, that everybody expects belly drum, so everybody stays in. I go for the sub, hope he will switch out. Plus, I know I can take T-Bolt, so in worst case scenario, I'm at least gonna get Select Berry off. Even if sub doesn't work, still gonna get Select Berry off. But he gets a crit. I'm a little bit invested in HP, so the crit did matter. This is no Life Orb, this is no Specs. We don't have those items in here, so yeah, everything that does standard like this probably did matter. Still, this Grumpig is gonna come in. I'm more of an offensive build. Just gonna proceed to go for the Psychic and completely ruin his body, just torn into half by Grumpig. Unfortunately, The Fane did take the move very easily. I should have considered switching out to Grumpig normally, not switching out to Lino. That was my mistake. I should have. That's why I have Aggron, my Aggron, with T-Wave, because that's how I play. You know, I switch out to Lino, go for the sub, hoping for paralyzation and all that stuff. Especially if they do switch out and maybe make a final sweep. But in this case, it didn't really work out. I was going to Lino a little bit too early. But seeing his team, I'm pretty sure Lino wouldn't have really done much if I didn't make a sub and belly drum afterwards. Anyways, Calm Mind against the Slowking. I guess he doesn't really realize that I have the elemental punches in my hands right here in force of the Thunder Punch. Unfortunately, Slowking's natural bulk is gonna take me off guard. And the thing I really did not expect is this Slowking to have Curse. That's something I would have never expect from a Slowking in a million years. Not to mention he's got Earthquake. Another thing what I would have never expected, but it is a cursing set, so I would have expected a little bit. It's, you know, it must be something very powerful and physical coming my way next. But the next move you're about to see is definitely something that got me realizing that I'm so new to the third generation. I'm so new to the environment. I don't know shit about this right here. You're gonna see. So I'm gonna go for T-Punch. See how much he did. Hey, at least it's gonna force him to resting, but I'm probably gonna try to take him out next turn. Checking out my team, he does have a curse. I should have switched out to Aggron because with one curse I can probably still take him out one shot. I really should have. I'm not too sure why I'm not doing it. I'm switching out to Altaria, which is unfortunately, you know, it's definitely gonna fail off taking him out one shot. So this is definitely a little bit of a mind drainer. Why did I do that? You know, just a mindless move. I didn't think as I used to. I was like, I don't know, my brains, I guess, escaped me or something. I don't know. Look at this, Ice Beam, just like that. I guess I was sure that it doesn't have much to hit me, but Ice Beam, Curse, Earthquake. What is this? Like a mixed Slowking of some. Who runs that? I'm not too sure if it's a Smogon set. It may be a gimmicky stuff, situational, such as this. You know, the creativity is at times very situational. When it works, it's great. It feels great, but I feel like it's a little bit too creative for being a Smogon set. I'm not too sure. I didn't check after the match because I want myself a little bit surprised. And this is definitely one of those turns that I got completely surprised by the fact he's got Ice Beam and Earthquake and Curse. That Slowking is definitely something different. Aggron is gonna take him out. I know it's Aggron, but I kinda like pronouncing it Aggron. It kinda sounds powerful. Going back to Slowking, he's gonna go for Earthquake. I know for a fact Earthquake is gonna two-shot me very, very easily. But, you know, there is really no avoiding it. Aggron is going to be taken down. Nidoking ignore me, outspeed it. So he could probably take me out. But the guy is thinking, and I believe he's going to proceed to... I believe he's going to switch out. Yeah, just a little bit spoilers here. The thing is, he should have just leave a comment telling me which his last Pokemon was. Because, in all respect, you know, he should have just Earthquake. Once you're in a position, just go all out. You know, no mercy. You show me no mercy. You know, you deserve your win. Just go all out. Don't waste time for us both, because in this case, you know, things can happen. A disconnection can happen. Majority of things can happen, and that's something I really wouldn't have liked to happen. And luckily it didn't. But still, you know, he should have just switched out to Nidoking like he's gonna do it right here, right now. Proceed to go for Earthquake, take down my Slowking, and as well as take down my Aggron. You know, easily as that. Don't really make stuff unnecessarily long. That's what I'm trying to say here. But Youss got me completely by surprise in this match. I learned a couple of things. Definitely consider playing more offensive in the third generation. Playing defensive, it just isn't as viable. It's like 5th generation. Defensive was more viable in the 4th generation, at least for me, I guess. It's still viable, but it's just not, you know, with so many hard hitters nowadays. And 3rd generation, I mean, Nidoking is such a threat, especially if he would have been mixed, which I was normally expecting. Got me realizing how new I am to the 3rd generation environment in general. So I hope you guys have enjoyed as much as I did. It was a pretty straightforward match, but it was enjoyable nevertheless. Plus I'm kind of recording everything I really get, because third duration are rare in general, so get matches itself and not recording. No, I'm not doing that. I'm recording pretty much everything I get. So expect some more third duration from me in the near future. And yeah, that's gonna be it. Till next time, guys. Peace.